If you don't get this now, you may not be able to get it in time. It may already be too late. Everyone knows that the war with Russia and Ukraine is not getting any better. It's intensifying daily. As Russia's assault on Ukraine intensifies, the fear of radioactive fallout from accidental or intentional reasons against Ukraine's nuclear plants or from a nuclear bomb intensifies every day. Much of this information I gathered from the FDA guidance on potassium iodine as a thyroid blocking agent in radiation emergencies, and also the EPA and NRC. Number 1, what does potassium iodide do? Also abbreviated as Ki. The effectiveness of Ki as a specific blocker of the thyroid radioiodine uptake is well established. When the administration in the recommended dose, potassium iodine is effective in reducing the risk of thyroid cancer. So basically, the Ki floods the thyroid, fills it all up with non-radioactive iodine, and prevents the uptake of radioactive molecules, which are subsequently excreted in the urine. Number 2, can potassium iodide protect you from the bombs, a dirty bomb, and radioactive iodine? Potassium iodine only protects of the uptake of the radioactive iodine into the thyroid gland. It is not a radioprotectant agent. Number 3, who really needs to take potassium iodine after a nuclear radiation release? The FDA prioritizes groups based on age, with those being most at risk, infants and children. Also pregnant and nursing females, as the Ki has the potential of suppressing the thyroid as it's functioning in developing the fetus, with treatments being at a very low threshold. Individuals that are 18 to 40 years old have a slightly higher threshold. And for those of us over 40 should only use Ki if the predicted exposure is high enough to destroy our thyroid or it poses a threat for lifelong thyroid deficiencies. Number 4, what potassium iodide products are still available? Have you looked lately? Not only are Americans buying everything up, other countries are buying everything up and buying all of our supplies as well. There has been an enormous surge of buying potassium iodide. As you all have seen, it has been flying off the shelves everywhere. Many places are sold out, and it's a hard to get item right now. An important thing to know, only potassium iodine that is approved by the FDA can be sold in the United States. Ones that are FDA approved and available over the counter are IOSAT tablets, 130 milligrams from Anbex Incorporation. ThyroSafe tablets, 65 milligrams from Recipharm. ThyroShield oral solution, 65 milligrams from Arco Pharmaceuticals. Potassium iodine oral solution, USP, 65 milligrams from Mission Pharmaceutical Company. I can attest to you, these are very difficult to find. In fact, many people bought a bunch up and are selling them on eBay. Items that should cost less than $30 are selling for over $150 on eBay right now. So if you have a lot of money or find it valuable enough to spend the money to have it on you, you may still be able to find some on eBay. Crazy overpriced. For us, we have found this one, seems to be readily available. We also have this one scheduled to arrive later this month, and we've also found these available. Number 5, what potassium iodide dosages should be taken at what levels of exposure? The FDA recommends a dosage chart, and this dosage chart I will post at the end of this video that you can snap a photo of. That way you'll have it stored in case you should need it. Remember, if SHTF does happen and we lose power, you may not be able to resource the internet. You're going to be left with what notes you took, what pictures you took, and what you already have stored. Note that adolescents approaching adult size, greater than 150 pounds, should receive the full adult dose of 130 milligrams. Potassium iodine oral solution is supplied in 1 ounce, 30 milliliters. Bottles with a dropper marked for 1, a half, and a quarter ml dosing. Each ml contains 65 milligrams of potassium iodine. Again, the chart will be posted at the end of this video for you to snap a photo of. Number 6, how long should somebody take potassium iodide? Potassium iodine protects you approximately for 24 hours and should be taken until the risk no longer exists. Priority with regard to evacuation and sheltering should be given to pregnant females and neonates because of the potential for Ki to suppress the thyroid function in the fetus and the neonate, unless other protective measures are not available. They do not recommend repeat dosing in pregnant females and neonates. Number 7, who should not take potassium iodide or should have restricted uses? Any persons known to have an iodine sensitivity should avoid taking potassium iodine, as should individuals with these conditions. A seafood or shellfish allergy doesn't necessarily mean that you are hypersensitive or allergic to iodine. If you are concerned or have any other ailments, it is recommended to talk to your health professional. Number 8, side effects to taking potassium iodide. Always good to know. Note that side effects are unlikely when taking potassium iodine dosages correctly for a short time, as the following are possible side effects: skin rashes, swelling of salivary glands, iodinism. It's a metal taste, a burning in the mouth or throat, sore teeth, gums, symptoms of a head cold, and sometimes upset stomach or diarrhea. An allergic reaction can have much more serious symptoms, including fever, joint pains, swelling of parts of the body, trouble breathing, speaking, swallowing, wheezing, shortness of breath. Do remember, severe shortness of breath requires immediate medical attention. Number 9, should you check with your doctor before taking potassium iodide? Remember, potassium iodide isn't over the counter. Although, if you have any questions, concerns, you should talk to your health professional before taking potassium iodide. Number 10, should you buy potassium iodide and keep it on hand? And will it be available if you don't? It is known that it works best if you take potassium iodine within 3 to 4 hours of exposure. And how do you know potassium iodine is going to be available when you need it? You don't. It has been available until the surge of people buying potassium iodine. So if you would like that preparation, it is fundamental to try to get your hands on it now and to get it into your emergency supply kit. Remember everyone, this is a prep that you may have overlooked. This prep doesn't come up on a lot of top 10s, a lot of top 20s, but it seems that the nuclear threat is growing. So to have this, to get this now, before you can't get it, before it's completely gone, is probably a good idea. These are crazy times, and me getting you guys this good information will hopefully help you in your emergency readiness or your prepping. Be sure to hit that like button, notification bell if you like weekly tips. We'll see you guys on the next one.